Did you know you can make money with crypto without trading or watching charts all day? Seriously, no more waking up at 3 a.m. in a cold sweat because Bitcoin just dipped 8%. No more risky bets, no get-rich-quick scams, just set it and forget it while your crypto earns money for you. Sounds too good to be true? Well, in this video, I'm breaking down 4 proven ways to generate passive income with crypto so you can grow your wealth while you sleep. We're talking about building a system where your money works harder than you do. Stay tuned! Let's kick things off with one of the easiest and safest ways to dip your toes into the world of crypto passive income. It's called staking. Think of it like putting your money in a high-yield savings account, but instead of a bank, it's a blockchain network. You see, when you stake your crypto, you're essentially locking it up to help support the network's operations. In exchange for being a good Samaritan and helping out, you get rewarded with, you guessed it, more crypto. Now you might be wondering, Richard, what kind of returns are we talking about here? Well, my friend, that depends on the coin and the platform, but typically we're looking at a solid 5 to 12% APY. That's annual percentage yield for those of you who haven't been bombarded with finance jargon yet. To put that into perspective, your average savings account is probably paying you a measly 0.05% APY. Talk about a snooze fest. So, which coins can you actually stake? Some of the most popular options out there are Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano. And when it comes to choosing your staking platform, you've got some heavy hitters like Binance, Coinbase, and Ledger Live. These platforms are user-friendly, secure, and make the whole staking process a breeze. But let's be real for a second. Every investment strategy has its pros and cons. The beauty of staking is that it's incredibly easy to set up. You literally just choose how much you want to stake, hit a button, and boom, you're earning passive income. It's the epitome of set it and forget it. However, there's a tiny catch. When you stake your crypto, it's typically locked up for a predetermined period, which could range from a few days to a few months. This means you won't be able to access those funds until the staking period is over. Not a deal breaker for long-term gains, but something to keep in mind. To give you a clearer picture, let's say you decide to stake $1,000 worth of Ethereum at a respectable 6% APY. Without lifting a finger, you'd be earning a cool $60 per year. Now, I know what you're thinking, $60 isn't going to make me rich, Richard. And you're right, it won't. But here's the kicker, that's just from one investment. Imagine the possibilities if you diversify your portfolio and start staking across multiple coins and platforms. Those gains start to add up real quick. Alright, let's crank things up a notch for all you adrenaline junkies out there. If you're looking for potentially higher returns and don't mind a little bit of risk, then yield farming and liquidity pools might just be your jam. Think of it like this. Remember those high-yield savings accounts we talked about earlier? Well, yield farming and liquidity pools are like their wilder, more unpredictable cousins. Here's the gist. Instead of parking your money in a traditional savings account, you provide your crypto to a decentralized exchange, or DEX for short. These DEX, like Uniswap and PancakeSwap, are basically like crypto marketplaces where people can swap one coin for another without a middleman. And here's where you come in. By providing your crypto to these platforms, you're essentially becoming a liquidity provider, which means you're helping facilitate those trades. And guess what? You get rewarded for your service. Now, the rewards in yield farming and liquidity pools can be absolutely insane. We're talking potential returns of 20 to 100% APY and sometimes even higher. But, and this is a big but, with higher rewards comes higher risk. One of the biggest risks you need to be aware of is something called impermanent loss. Don't let the fancy name scare you, it's not as complicated as it sounds. Basically, impermanent loss happens when the price of the tokens you've deposited into a liquidity pool fluctuates significantly. If the price moves too much in either direction, your earnings can take a hit. It's called impermanent because if the price goes back to its original level, you haven't actually lost anything, but if you need to withdraw your funds while the price is down, you could end up with less than what you initially put in. So, how does this whole yield farming thing work in practice? Let's say you've got $1,000 worth of Ethereum and Tether that you're itching to put to work. You head over to a DEX like Uniswap and deposit your ETH and USDT into a liquidity pool. From that moment on, you're earning passive fees every time someone uses that pool to trade ETH for USDT or vice versa. The more trading activity there is, the higher your potential earnings. Chapter 3. Crypto lending, like a bank, but better? Alright, so maybe staking is a little too hands-off for you, and yield farming sounds like you need a degree in rocket science. Don't worry, I've got you covered. If you're looking for a happy medium, something that offers decent returns without keeping you up at night, then crypto lending might just be your golden ticket. Think of crypto lending like this. Remember those traditional banks that pay you a measly interest rate on your savings? Well, crypto lending platforms are like their cooler, more generous cousins. Instead of selling your crypto, you can lend it out to borrowers through these platforms and earn interest on your holdings. Now you might be thinking, Richard, why would anyone borrow crypto? That's a great question. People borrow crypto for all sorts of reasons. Maybe they need some extra capital for trading, or they're looking to leverage their existing crypto holdings. Whatever the reason, borrowers are willing to pay interest to get their hands on some crypto, and that's where you come in as a lender. So, how much can you actually earn with crypto lending? Well, the interest rates can fluctuate depending on the platform, the specific cryptocurrency you're lending, and the overall market conditions. But generally speaking, we're talking about a respectable 4 to 12% APY. Not too shabby, right? When it comes to choosing a crypto lending platform, you've got some solid options like Aave, Compound, and Nexo. These platforms have a good track record, offer competitive interest rates, and make the lending process super straightforward. Now let's talk about stablecoins for a second. Stablecoins like Tether, USDT, and USD Coin, USDC, are cryptocurrencies that are pegged to the value of a stable asset like the US dollar. Why is this important for crypto lending? Because stablecoins offer price stability, which means you don't have to worry about your investment losing value due to market volatility. This makes stablecoins a popular choice for crypto lending, especially for those who are looking for a more conservative approach. To give you an idea of how this all works, let's say you've got $10,000 worth of USDT that you're looking to put to work. You head over to a platform like Aave and deposit your USDT into a lending pool. From that point on, your USDT is lent out to borrowers and you start earning interest. If the interest rate is, say, 8% APY, you'd be pocketing a cool $800 per year in passive income. Not bad for doing absolutely nothing. Chapter 4. Security warning. Don't fall for these crypto scams. Okay, before you dive headfirst into the world of crypto passive income, we need to have a serious chat about security. Because let's be real, the crypto space can be a wild west, and there are scammers lurking around every corner just waiting to prey on unsuspecting victims. But don't worry, I'm not here to scare you off. I'm here to arm you with the knowledge you need to protect yourself and your hard-earned crypto. First things first, let's address the elephant in the room. Exchanges. Cryptocurrency exchanges are online platforms where you can buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrencies. They're incredibly convenient, but they're also a prime target for hackers. Remember FTX? Yeah, that wasn't pretty. So, here's the golden rule. Never ever leave large amounts of cryptocurrency on an exchange. Think of exchanges like your checking account. You wouldn't walk around with all your life savings in your wallet, would you? The same principle applies to crypto. So if you're not supposed to keep your crypto on an exchange, where should you keep it? Enter the hardware wallet. A hardware wallet is a physical device that stores your private keys offline, making it virtually impossible for hackers to access your crypto. Think of it like a Fort Knox for your digital assets. There are a ton of great hardware wallets out there. But one of my personal favorites is the Ledger Nano X. It's secure, easy to use, and it supports a wide range of cryptocurrencies. Plus, if you use my link in the description below, you can snag a cool $15 discount. Now let's talk about those juicy APYs for a second. I know it's tempting to jump on the first platform that promises you the moon, but trust me, if an APY sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Remember, high rewards often come with high risks, and in the world of crypto, those risks can sometimes mean losing your entire investment. So before you hand over your crypto to any platform, do your due diligence. Research the team behind the project, read reviews from other users, and make sure you understand the risks involved. Another thing to be wary of is phishing scams. Phishing scams are basically attempts to trick you into giving up your private information like your wallet seed phrase or your exchange login credentials. These scams can come in many forms: fake websites, emails, social media messages, you name it. So always be suspicious of any unsolicited messages or links, and never ever share your private information with anyone. Outrow, start earning passive income with crypto today. So what's the best strategy for you? If you're looking for a safe, steady way to earn while you sleep, staking or lending are great options. If you're comfortable with a bit more risk and want to chase those high yields, yield farming and liquidity pools could be game changers. Pro tip: don't put all your eggs in one basket. Combine multiple methods for a balanced approach and maximize your earning potential. Which method are you most excited to try? Drop a comment below and let me know. And hey, while you're at it, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss episode 2 of my crypto investing series. How to choose the best altcoins for 2025. It's going to be epic.